Hey everybody, Mr. Spleen here, back with another gameplay commentary. Looks like we'll be playing the Soldier on PL Badwater. It's been a while since I've done one of these commentaries. I've just been busy finishing the college semester with finals, and I wanted to do a commentary last week, but I ended up getting a cold, so I wouldn't want you to hear like me sounding sick in one of these videos. It really sucked. Anyway, for this commentary, instead of recording everything live, I've made pre-recorded footage and we'll be recording a voiceover in post. So I can just focus on the gameplay while playing and just be able to better think about what to say next in the commentary aspect. And let me know how this format deals in comparison to everything live. Now, in RGL, RGL Amateur Week 2 Metalworks just happened. Our match on Metalworks, we were playing so close, but in the end, we had a heartbreaking defeat. We just messed up on the final push, and that won them the game because we couldn't fight. We didn't push back. But that leads us into the topic of today's video, the importance of defeat/failure. Now, obviously, it sucks to lose, and obviously one can only go so long losing continuously that they hit a breaking point. But failure and defeat is just as important as success. You see, if you want to succeed, you have to have some failures before you can succeed. You can't just be perfect from the start. Now, what I mean by this is let's say, back in that Metalworks match, we lost because we messed up the push on last. We can go back, watch the demo, analyze that failure, what went wrong, and work on improving that so we don't mess up again. Defeat is an important learning experience. It'll very quickly make a presence of obvious flaws in your gameplay. That wouldn't have popped up otherwise if you would have just kept succeeding. Because I'm on the third try of doing this voiceover. The second time was close, but I ended up muttering my words and I decided to do it over again. So yeah, learning that. So in that sense, I'm learning from the failure. Well, basically, also, as you can see, I do fumble a few times in the gameplay. I won't be the type of person who only shows him succeeding and cut out any part of him sucking. The Metalworks match footage will be uncut, the full match from beginning to end. So, it's not all just oh, we get so much frags, look how good I am. And hide what it takes to even get those frags. So obviously, back to RGO, comparing to failure, teams scrim, and basically the scrims are supposed to be a learning experience. Find out what a team does better, what a team does wrong, and you can go back to figure out how as a team you can improve on that flaw and end up becoming a better team because of it. Because if you just keep scrimming teams that are worse than you and you just keep winning, you will not learn anything. Eventually, those worst teams will become better than you because they're actually learning. And when it comes to match time, when you get it put up against an actually competent team, you will get shit stomped because you didn't learn anything in the scrims because you just kept stomping them. But basically, it doesn't have to just be in competitive that you can learn from your failures. You can learn from your failures in casual. Basically, you can record a demo of yourself. See yourself die a couple of times, or then you can now watch back the demo, analyze how you died and what you can do to work on not dying in that manner and improve. Basically. It's like Meet the Robinsons, Disney Pixar movie from the late 2000s, where they celebrate failure because failure is always a good learning experience, and you can improve. Basically, it's stuff like if you end up like at scout and you keep dying because they track because they keep hitting you like with ease. That's the cue. Like you can learn to make your movement more unpredictable, and if on spy, you keep bumping into people before you even get to a good position and die there, you can learn to better predict the movement of your enemies, and that'll extend into like being able to backstab people better because like you predict their movement better. It's easier to connect the stab. Basically, there's a lot of other examples I can put out there of this philosophy, but I'll just give one more and then like give to the final thesis. You see, like that spy there, he didn't predict I was there, so he just bumps into me and dies. Perfectly emphasizing what I mean. You know, like, yeah, messing up the rocket jump here. I can analyze like what I can do better from there. Also, yeah, my final example, positioning as heavy. Obviously, a heavy is a positional awareness class, which means if you just keep running headlong into danger, you're just gonna, your 300 health pool is just gonna die in a second because like you're a slow class with little movement options, and when your gun is revved up, you move slower than a snail, which basically makes you a 300 health sitting duck. You can take that as an experience to learn like how to better position yourself as heavy so that you don't die as often, and like also don't become susceptible to ambush. Basically, success has to start from failure. You must learn from failure to be able to in order to succeed. As you could, like as I said before, like this is the third attempt on recording a voiceover because I messed up. But there are times where you can like you don't need to be perfect, like in just a casual conversation with your friends. You don't need to like talk like you're a professional speaker about to give a speech. Basically, you can start. There are times where right you can be more chill about it, like when you're in TF2 casual, you don't need to care about winning and just play the game and get some frags. You'll get mad in that sense, like you get mad less, and for the mistakes, you'll make less mistakes. And for the mistakes you do make, you can analyze those mistakes and improve on them. See, success and defeat go hand in hand. One cannot exist without the other. And I think this is a good place to stop because I don't have anything else to say. So like, as I said, I'll get the Metalworks match footage up on Tuesday. Alright, thank you for watching. This has been Mr. Spleen.